The things that I would do to Stefan.
I had a
Sex dream?
yeah.
About Stefan?
No, not about Stefan. No.
I was like, tell me about it.
Because the way that Brandon's hair curl, because Brandon doesn't wash his hair very often, because he has a belief about shampoo. I'm not really sure, but he doesn't wash his hair often. But when he does, I really like it because it curls. You remember how on Perfect Match Stefan's hair like curled?
Yeah.
He has blonde hair, but his hair curled. And Brandon's hair curled last night like that. And I'm going to be honest, Mary, I was tired. And like I told you guys, the second I got the second I get the whisper of deep sleep, I take advantage. I'm like, I'm out. Bye.
Yeah.
Good night. I woke up hugging a pillow in a certain way and rubbing up against my pregnancy pillow because I had an SEGGS dream of Brandon when he came out of the shower with his hair curled like that. Isn't that crazy? I haven't even told Brandon that because we had a hectic morning, but I'm so excited to go home and tell my husband I had a SEGGS dream about you.
Not about me. Have you had one about me?
I've had a sex dream with you?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
I had a dream that I walked in on you and Cam.
Me and what?
Yeah. Not doing it, but you guys were, you know how like that really playful fighting when you're straddling a guy?
Yeah.
And like people have made that into pictures of like, so are you guys talking? And they're like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a dream that I walked in on you and Cam.
Okay.
Yeah. Haven't had a dream with Ariana, which is cool. She's my cousin. That'd be weird.
Well, clearly this is recent if it's me and Cam.
It was like a few months ago. Yeah. So pretty recent, I guess. Yeah. But yeah, his hair curled like that. And I had a dream of my husband. And I was ready to wake him up and be like, let's go, Zaddy. But if I'm going to sleep, guys, I'm just going to sleep right now.
No, I'm going to sleep.
I'm going to sleep. I need all my energies to push this baby out. I'm sorry. I'm going to.
Do you know what I just realized?
What?
Are we even in right now?
Oh my gosh, Ariana, are we on?
We've been in since the talk.
Because the way that we've just been talking, and then I'm thinking about it, I'm like, yo, what time is it?
Oh my gosh.
We've been having a full-blown just conversation.
So I had a sexy dream with my husband last night because he washed his hair.
Because he washed his hair.
He can do the most basic things in life. And I'm just like, ugh. I love him so much. I need to get home and tell him. Because I wonder if he were to tell me I had a sex dream about so-and-so last night, I'd be like, it's your dream, dude. You can't control that. I couldn't get mad at him.
It is a dream.
But he has told me when he's had sex dreams about us. And he's like, but I can't do anything about it because, like, you're asleep. And then we have a boy in between us. And, like, I don't want to move him sometimes. I'm too lazy to move him to his bed because sometimes he'll crawl up into our bed. And it's just a thing, guys. But I'm excited. I'm excited to go home and tell him that I had great dreams of him to the point where I was massaging
my pillow.
Massaging a pillow, and the pillow was massaging
me. That's crazy.
Isn't that wild? I literally woke up straddling a pillow.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've never.
You've never?
I've had sex dreams.
Of course, yeah. But not to the point where you're actively doing the thing outside of the sleep?
No, but I have, like, woken up and been like, I'm going to go hop in the shower.
Oh, for sure.
Because
for sure.
I need to go hop in the shower.
Yep.
Because
the dream.
Because the dream.
Because the dream.
Because the dream.
And you know what? That is my rose. I'm just going to fly right in there. And you know what? Welcome back to your favorite edits of the week. Okay? We're so backwards right now. The thing is, Ariana tells us to pick up our mics to do sound checks, and Ty and I are just gonna start to conversate.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
And this is what happens. Jesus. Wow. That was a great pickup, wasn't it?
Yeah. I have another rose, but Ty,
What is your other rose?
My other rose is, honestly, this is very, what a weird transition. But Autumn and I have been going on walks every day because of my thorn, which I'll get into my thorn. But Autumn and I have been going on walks every day right before the sun goes down, like an hour before sunset. We go on walks in our neighborhood because my thorn, I'm just going to say my thorn right now, I have not been able to go to yoga. I'm so burpy. So sorry. I have not been able to go to yoga because of the fracture. Jameson's fracture. It took a lot out of me, guys. And I know this is going to sound like such a third world problem. Oh, she hasn't gone to Pilates or yoga. You guys, this is a big deal for me.
I was going to say, yeah.
This is a big deal for somebody
that's
who
a
goes to yoga every single day.
Every single day.
It's not just a part of my routine. It's like a part of me
It's
at
a part
this
of the
point.
life.
It's my lifestyle at this point.
I have bacon in my teeth.
But I have not been able to go to yoga. I have not been able. And then the last time I went, guys, because I think my mind was so frazzled, I didn't even finish the class. I walked out.
What?
Which I never walk out
I was
of
going to
yoga.
say, when have you ever?
When have I ever? Unless I
you
have an
ever?
appointment or I have to make it somewhere and I set an alarm like, hey, I have to leave class early. I walked out of class. And I cried in my car all the way home because I just couldn't get myself to it. And then every move was making me dizzy.
Oh.
So also I didn't want to pass out in class pregnant.
No.
So the
Nobody
last
wants that call.
No.
Jesus, no.
No. So for the last 3 days, I'm still staying active. I make sure to walk 2 miles at least, and Autumn has been coming with me while Brandon stays home with Jameson because Jameson is in a stint and he will not stay in a stroller that long. So Autumn's been coming with me, and it's cool because not to be all you guys, my kid has like a personality, but like I'm realizing now, because like when you're parenting, you don't realize that you're like raising a human being,
A whole human.
with their own thoughts and their own opinions and feelings until like you sit down and have like a full conversation with them.
Actual conversation.
And these walks, Autumn has just been letting me have it. Like opinions, she's just been conversating. She's been telling me about school. She's been telling me about her dad's girlfriend. Like she's got a lot on her mind, a lot she has to say. And it's so cool to like get to know my daughter in that sense now, because she's also going through changes and developing into her own person. And we even talked about politics the other day. Like it's wild.
She is good with the politics.
Yeah, like
Because even we've had that conversation. All three of us had a conversation.
Yeah.
She is good with the politics.
she's very
She's
like mature for her age about like she's just very like, I don't really know. Also, I'm just a kid, and she's very aware. She's like, I'm just a kid, so I really don't know.
But
What, like the other day, what did she say? She caught me so off guard. Oh, she was like, why are you gonna have a kid if you're not gonna love them unconditionally? She literally was like, why have a kid with expectations? That was her exact phrasing. We were watching Drag Race, and you know how every season they do this, where they're getting ready, they're in the makeup room, and they talk about their coming up as being queer, which I shouldn't have rolled my eyes at that, but even RuPaul is like, some earnesty has no room, like be funny here on RuPaul's Drag Race, but they have that moment where they get very like,
they do have their moments. Yes.
yeah, and of course you tune in and you listen still, but she heard, I forgot, I think it was Anya Nerve this season where she was, Lana J. Ray, where she was like, I'm the middle child of a very conservative religious family and all this stuff, and I was set so many expectations as a kid, and Autumn just goes, why have kids if you're going to expect them to be anything? Like why
you
have kids
can't.
at all? Like, why have kids at all?
Good for her.
And like we were talking about that same thing on our walk, and she was like, do you expect me to be anything? And I said, I have no expectations for you, dude. Like, I wanted to be a mom because I wanted to be a mom, not because I wanted to raise a certain human being. And when you came into my life, I was going to say on the pregnancy test, which, bitch, you never showed up on the pregnancy test. In the blood test, when you showed up into my life, I knew that I was ready to have you and all that you were.
Right. No matter what you were.
No matter what you were.
Yep.
And that's that. And you could have come out and been so many different things, and you could still come out and be so many different things.
You
and
still have plenty of time.
And I'm just going to be like, yeah, that's cool. Go do your chores.
Yeah.
You're still my kid.
Yes.
I do not care.
I'm not going to disown you.
I'm not going to disown you. I'm not going to not love you. I'm not going to try and convert you or change you or make you into something you're absolutely not. No.
I'm going to love you for you.
I'm going to love you for you, because when I decided to be a mom, I decided to be a mom, not I decided to have this specific kid. That's
And if I don't
stupid.
have this specific kid, then I don't want it.
That's dumb. But our walks have definitely been my rose. And I think even after I go back to yoga, I'm going to carve out at least 30 minutes to go on a little walk with her. She really likes it.
That's good.
She herself is like, can we go on our walk now? I'm like, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. And it's cool because it's literally just the three girls.
Yeah.
And Brandon stays with the boy, with Link and Jameson. We call them the boys of the
boys,
house.
of course.
Yeah. But it's really nice. And I've been loving it. And that's definitely been my rose.
I love that, which is weird because oddly, that's somewhat my rose too.
Really?
Me and Andrew, I don't know what it is, but we've gotten very close lately. Like, he's telling me more stuff. He's opening up to me.
It's the age.
It definitely is the age. He's
Definitely past the teen angst.
Yeah,
all those things.
And, you know, we went through that hardcore. But yeah, no, we talk more. We literally sit down and have conversation.
Yeah.
And we can sit there and talk for hours. Like, I'll go in his room and we'll just have a conversation, or he'll come in my room, we'll have a conversation. If we're in the living room, we can talk.
I think you've also done a really good job about being a friend to him when he needed a friend, because there has been plenty of situations that you have handled so well, because instead of like lashing out at him, you give me a phone call, or Ariana a phone call, or your brother a phone call, and you're like, this is happening with Andrew, instead of taking it out on him. Because that's always been my first reaction, has it not?
Yes.
Kai, did you yell at Andrew for telling you this? And you're like, God, no, I'm telling you, because I had to stay calm.
So
I said,
I
thank
don't.
God.
Yes.
Because you will lose that
Because
boy.
I will, and here's the
And
thing.
you would have lost that boy if you reacted the way I said. Let me have it. Let me hear your first draft for sure.
And then you help me tweak that bitch, because my God, that rough draft is rough.
Yeah.
I am an angry individual for no reason.
But I mean, rightfully so, you've had to be mom and dad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Which is difficult.
It's just hard. But I feel like you've done a really good job at making sure your son has a safe space. I'm very quick to either call you, call Nancy, call my mom, tell Ariana, vent to Brandon about it before I come at Autumn with the first draft.
Because you
can't.
You have to sit back and think.
Yeah.
And then let it out, and then come back and regroup.
Yes.
And that's exactly what you guys help me with, because my goodness, there are times that I just want to flip shit.
Of course.
But then I can't flip shit because I don't have a reason to really flip shit.
And then you'll lose them, and then they'll never communicate with you like that
Never
again.
come to me again with anything.
Yeah.
So, like, even with him going to Oregon, the school thing.
You called me.
Called you and flip shit.
And
then went to him.
But to him, you were just like, so why Oregon?
Why Oregon? What made you want to go there?
Yeah,
I support you if you want to go there. Then
Moms
do
are
it.
so fake.
But to her, I was like, my son's not going.
We're two-faced
He's
as all
staying
get out.
Home.
We're so
The
fake
fuck
for that.
does he look like going to Oregon? I
Yeah.
went on a rant
Oh yeah.
with you.
Oh yeah.
And then got in front of him, and I was like, if that's what you want to do, then baby, go ahead and go to Oregon. I support you in all your
support
dreams.
you.
I will come visit you.
Yes. But you're
don't
freaking out.
Go to fucking Oregon.
But it's crazy because trust me, once he's like 20 or 30 and out of college and stuff, you're gonna be able to be like, yo, when you told me you were going to Oregon, because
I was about to flip shit
he's
on
gonna
your
be
ass,
like,
fuck.
because he's gonna be like, the way that you reacted, you were so supportive. Thank you. Like, if you only knew, Andrew, because this is what actually happened.
The way I had to call your goddamn aunt.
Yes.
And be like, hey,
Why?
the fuck he think he where the fuck he think he going?
Yeah.
But you're welcome. I love you so much.
Yeah, there's definitely been moments where Brandon and I have just been like, what do we do with this girl?
What do we do?
What do we do with this girl?
What do we do? And even with Andrew, I've never really had problems, but it's just like, what do I do?
He was just sassy.
He was.
He had a mouth on him.
He had a mouth on him, which he got that from me.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, how would I handle myself? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because to myself, I'm going to cuss myself out.
For sure.
I can't cuss you out. I can, but I can't because then we're not going to have that relationship.
With Autumn, the thing that is frustrating with her is that Autumn is, she's not the favorite kid. She's the kid you don't want to piss off, though.
Oh, yeah, no.
Because she's the kid that will hold it in. Jameson will tell you when he's mad. He'll tell you, I'm mad. I'm frustrated. I don't want. Like, he's very loud and proud about his feelings. Autumn is I'm not going to talk to you. I'm going to go into my room. I'm going to hold this in and I'm going to build resentment. And I hate that. We are just now getting to the point where she has told me plenty of times, I don't want to talk to you right now. I need my space. And I just have to be like, that's fine. Oh, that's okay. I mean, I might be heated in the moment, but wow.
But like, thank you for telling me.
But like, this is good.
Yes.
This is good. This is good.
Yeah.
We can move forward from this. Because I also, you know what? I should also take a step back and cool off.
We need to cool down together,
need to
but
cool off,
separately, but together we need to cool down before we come back to this topic.
And I'm glad that we're getting to that point now where she's like, I think I'm just the kind of person that works that way, Mom. Because she's told me, she's like, I think I'm the kind of person that I just need to take my time to process. And I want to be by myself a lot. And I can't get mad at that.
Nope.
Because if that's how she works,
Then that's how
another
you work.
That's another time where I have to just be like, this is my kid.
Yep.
And this is who I have.
You can't force a conversation.
You
You can't force it. That's going to make it 10 times worse.
I can't change her.
You cannot.
I can't.
And good for her for knowing herself.
Yeah.
Good for her for knowing herself.
And she's
Because I know with
getting.
me as a kid,
Oh,
I'm not going back out.
Oh, I would have flipped.
I'm going to flip right here and now.
I wouldn't have known how to state that.
No.
Thank God I had a mom that had 5 kids already and was like, this one works differently. I'm kind of seeing how this one's working. She had very much experience before it came to me.
Yeah, my poor mom.
Your poor mom.
My poor mom.
You were the guinea pig.
And she had a time with me.
And she had a time with you.
There's a reason why my brother's her favorite. And she still says it to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay though. But that's my Rose. Me and my son are here. I love that kid.
That's good.
And you know me, I always usually not talk shit, but I talk shit about Andrew.
Yeah.
But in a loving way, not really talk shit.
Yeah.
But
parents out there will understand exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
You'll get it. But that's my dog.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what I would do without Andrew. And this is why I don't want you to go to Oregon, but go. But like,
I'll miss you like you
I'm
would
gonna
not believe.
miss Andrew. And I feel like I'm going to call that kid so much.
And you're going to want him to call you.
And I'm like, if you don't call me, we have a problem.
For sure.
Because why are you not calling me? Because what are you doing that you can't call your mom?
But that's awesome. Like we on our walks, Autumn was telling me how she doesn't really see herself being a mom, but she's excited to be the cool aunt that just has a lot of dogs.
Hey.
And I said, as long as you call me, kiddo. And she goes, oh, of course I'm going to call you. We're still going to go on walks. And I said, uh-huh. I said, thank God.
I love that.
Yeah. So, similar roses for sure.
Excuse me, sir.
Good for us.
Your music is so loud.
I know. Are you parking literally right next to us?
Is it a motorcycle on a red light? Like,
stop.
It's a motorcycle.
So what's your thorn tie? Because I already said my thorn was missing yoga.
Oh yeah, you started with your thorn.
Kind of basically, yeah.
Honestly, so my thorn Which Ariana is going to be so happy that this is my thorn.
Hello?
Yo, I messed my knee up again.
Oh.
And both of you know, I need surgery on both knees.
Both knees.
And I messed it up again. Like it's kind of bad. Like that's why I have to keep switching
Yeah.
because my one knee is going numb. From here down, it goes numb pretty quickly. Like right now, we're a little on the numb side.
How did you?
Yeah, volleyball.
Ty, you can coach volleyball.
I do coach volleyball.
That doesn't mean you have to play the volleyball.
But I love playing the volleyball too. I don't know how to stop playing volleyball. I can never stop playing volleyball.
Nobody's saying to stop playing volleyball, but we are saying go through the surgery so you can keep playing volleyball. Because at some point, you're not even going to have the choice.
Here's the thing. The other day, I was talking to a parent at a game.
Yeah.
And he had surgery on both knees, same reasons that I needed them. And he's had 5 surgeries because he has to keep going to get them. Which means getting the surgery is not going to make anything better because you have to keep... Ariana, I don't want your hand raised. I don't want questions.
I have a question.
I
I want Ariana's question
This is not
answered.
a question time.
So is this parent on the heavier set side?
Nope. Yeah, go ahead. Ask
That
them all,
was your
Ariana.
question?
Because the heavier you are, the worse
Your knees,
are.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
So
Nope.
I'm just like, hold on.
He was fit. So try me.
How old?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe like late 40s, early 50s.
Done.
Bones are
That's
different.
still pretty young. That's still relatively pretty young, though. I think he just went to a crappy foot surgeon. Crappy knee surgeon, sorry. I think he just had bad experiences with surgeons. Because my brother-in-law, Jose, who is a soccer player, who is also very active and is not on the heavier side, got knee surgery twice, and that's it.
That's 2 times too many.
Yeah,
I should
but,
only need it 1 time.
yeah, but he could
and then
still
be
play
done.
soccer and not complain.
Oh.
See, my whole thing is the way you're so passionate about volleyball and wanting to play volleyball until you absolutely cannot anymore, you're cutting those chances every time you don't get the surgery.
I know. They literally told me, like, yo, if you don't get this surgery in 5 years, you're going to be in a freaking wheelchair. Like, you're going to need knee replacement surgery.
Yes, it's not even going to be a choice anymore.
It's not going to be a choice. Like, hello,
Yeah.
your knees are going to be bionic.
baby.
And that's like,
And it's a good thing we live in California where it's warm, because imagine if you live somewhere cold and you had to get like
these
metal knees.
Well, even without having surgery, when it's cold, it affects the knees.
Of course, it's your joints.
These stupid little storms that we've been having
Yep, talk about it, Mary.
have messed my little knees up. My knees are in the most pain they have ever been.
No, thank you.
It hurts so bad.
There's so many activities involving your knees that you also need your knees for.
My mind just... Yeah.
At some point, setting the blanket down is not going to help.
It's pillows.
At some point, the pillows aren't
Because the
gonna-
blanket for sure don't help no more.
Oh my god!
The blanket for sure don't help. I need pillows.
I could still just hop down on the floor and be okay.
I can hop down on it. I'm not going to get back up.
Okay.
And I might have to like lean to the side and be like, hold on, just follow me this way.
Yeah.
But yeah, the knees are bad, you guys. I'm just scared of the surgery. I won't be put down for the knee surgery, but to get these titties done, I'll be put down.
That's crazy to me.
That's just
For the
how-
elective surgery, you'll do it, but for the one that you actually need, that's wild.
It's just your priorities.
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 Where are they?
Where they're not in the room.
Yeah. Speaking of that, so Brandon got summoned for jury duty.
What?
I saw it in the mail. I didn't think he was going to freak out, because I swear to God, if I would have known he would have freaked out, I would have thrown the damn thing away.
You can't throw
I know,
it away.
but I would have waited at a different time to tell him, hey, you've been summoned for jury duty. But that night, I did get on my knees, guys. I did. And I was trying to be spontaneous about it and sexy, and we were in bed, and Autumn was in her room. She had just gotten 3 new books. She was in her own world.
She's good.
She was so excited about these new graphic novels that dropped. We ordered them. She got them. She literally was like, do not disturb me for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
She's all about her. She's like me. She's about her
Love
books. Jameson was very focused with his ocean animals. And my son has autism. So when he is hyper focused on something, guys, he is hyper focused. Hyper focused.
He sees nothing else.
And he was fine. We had him on the baby monitor camera thing, whatever. I was trying to be sexy, spontaneous. I got on my knees on the bed and I did things to my loving husband. And nothing was happening. Circulation was going. We were saluting. Not that he
Right.
wasn't saluting.
Okay.
Because he was saluting.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh.
No. He was saluting.
Okay.
Hard.
Yeah.
Saluting. But I could just tell that it wasn't like,
His mind's not there.
and I came back up for air. I came back up and I was like, is everything okay? And he was like, babe, I'm sorry. I'm just so stressed about this jury duty. You're going to have a baby soon. Who's going to watch the kids? My parents are going to feel like he was already
Does he not
so stressed about the jury duty thing.
Does he not realize all he has to do is call and be like, hey, I'm having a baby.
Babe,
I have a newborn baby. I
That's
can't go.
literally what I told him. I said, babe, when I got summoned for jury duty, I didn't even have to lie. I literally was like, my son has autism, and it was when he was starting his ABA therapy.
Yeah.
I said, my son has autism. I just got him into ABA therapy. I'm his primary taker to take him.
I cannot go.
I cannot make this jury duty.
Yeah.
I'm the one in charge of taking him to his class, to his therapies and back.
Yeah.
Yes, I have help.
But still, that's your child.
But still, it was right in the beginning of when he
Yeah.
was going to therapy. I needed to make sure I got him into routine and he was safe.
Oh, of course.
So I told Brandon literally just what you said.
Yeah.
I said, babe, all you have to do is say, my wife is weeks away from giving birth. Or I just have a newborn at home
have
and
a
I'm
newborn.
I'm the primary breadwinner. I have to be there and be at work. I
Yeah.
cannot take on another thing. Also, I have 2 other kids.
I have the whole situation.
I told him all this, but the way Brandon is
Yep. Okay.
yeah, he's a worrywart.
Yeah. The thinking is
So
over.
he was like, I'm so sorry, babe. Like I was like, it's fine. I honestly just thought it was really cute. I know my husband.
It's like, do you want me to continue, or
and
are you still
literally,
in your mind?
I literally was like, he was like, I feel bad. You can keep going, but I don't know if I'm gonna
get there
anywhere.
And the way my jaw, sir.
So I was like,
I'm not gonna
let's
waste
just
a hurt jaw for nothing.
The way I was like, you know what? Let's just watch TV, babe, and let's try to get our mind off of everything.
Everything.
And so we did. We watched Extraction.
Love it.
And then we finished White Lotus. So, yeah, he's still stressing.
Was White Lotus this season? Okay.
You want to get into that? You want to
I'm-
get into that?
I'm not all the way done yet. But the beginning was slow.
Ooh, you know what? Recommendations. We'll leave them for later.
Okay.
Okay. What was your? Did you say your rose and your thorn?
Yeah, we were on your thorn.
My thorn?
Wait, on your rose.
Wait, I didn't know
That
what
was
were we
your
on.
thorn.
You said your thorn.
Did I? Okay, because
And then I said my thorn, my knee.
Okay, fine. Cool.
Okay, yeah.
No, aren't we going to talk about gift cards?
Oh, I have a story. Yes. Thank you, Ariana. Thank you for reminding me. So the other day I was listening to a radio show. Shout out to the Wake Up Call.
Oh, I love them.
Shout out to the Wake Up Call because this actually gave me the idea to talk about this topic because I really wanted to bring it to you guys. Are you okay?
The burp's not coming out. It's stuck.
Mary, those are the worst.
Oh.
You got it. I believe in you. But anyways, I was...
Choke on it.
Now, do you want to hear a really weird cure or remedy for that? Okay, look.
What?
You grab a boob, you kind of shake it a little bit, and it comes out.
Do you need help shaking the burp? Hold on. I can help with
It's
this.
supposed to like help get it.
Does it matter what boob?
Well, the boob closest to the side where you need it out.
The burp is in the fucking middle.
Well, just like, you know.
So do both. Okay.
Look, okay. Are you feeling better? Usually when you have your trap, I've done that and it helps me. Leave me alone.
Should I try her butt?
got a fart? That didn't help. It's still stuck.
Drink some water. Drink some water while I tell you guys about this dilemma that I heard. So they do this thing where they have a second date update where they go on a first date and then they get ghosted and then they call the person or like, why are you getting ghosted or why did you ghost said person? And one of the reasons this lovely gentleman, and I will say, I think he was a nice guy, but I do have my opinions on this and I'm so curious to hear your guys' opinions. This guy took her out to eat and he paid and she noticed, and this is why, again, she didn't give him a second date. He paid with a gift card.
Like a gift card?
He paid with a gift card and I think this does play a role in it. He paid with a gift card to that specific restaurant. So not like a Visa gift card, like a gift card to that specific restaurant. And I have my take on it, but at the same time, I don't. Because it took me back to a time, and I'll tell you guys my opinion on it. When I was single, and Brandon was in LA, and he had his girlfriend, and I was going through my divorce. Same time. I literally just burped too.
Ooh. It's there. We're out.
That feel good? You
Yeah.
feel the relief?
I feel the relief.
It was the boobs.
It was the boobs.
It was slow.
Thank you. It was a slow one. You had to jiggle
I
faster.
had maybe. I was trying to be
like a push it.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
like a force.
I was trying to be a bra. Yeah,
I love it.
instead of a gyrator.
Instead of a.
But I was talking to a guy, and I actually really liked this guy. Not
Not enough. Sorry. Just saying.
I really like this guy, and I will say that he was somebody that he broke up with me.
What?
I was into him. Like when Brandon was in LA and I was in my little single era, like he was the only guy that I talked to, because I talked to maybe like 2-3 guys during that time and I didn't take any of them seriously. This one was one that I was like, I would get butterflies when he texted me type of thing.
Really?
Like I liked him. I really did. And he texted me one morning and was like, hey, I know this is so random, but I have like a gift card to this frozen yogurt place. Do you want to come with me? And I was so for it. I was like, oh my God, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. I start work at this time. Let's just meet up before work. And we literally went on a frozen yogurt date and he paid with his gift card, but he was so like upfront about it.
But here's the thing.
Okay.
I feel like maybe because that's a small little date. You know what I mean? It's like it's a frozen yogurt. It's not a full-blown dinner, maybe. That's different.
I'd say maybe for the first date, it might be a bit,
Yeah. No, this was the first time we hung out. Because we had just been texting and like flirty messages at this point. This was one of the first times we actually were like, let's just hang out one-on-one. Because also we met in a group setting and this was like a group hang kind of thing. But the frozen yogurt was our first. If we were together to this day, I would consider that our first date type of thing. But the way that he approached it, it was so like
Upfront, hey,
yeah.
this.
And the way that I would feel, because I thought about it, because the way that she was like, okay, we had a nice dinner, we had everything, and then when the check came and he grabbed the check and I noticed he put down a gift card, it did make me feel some type of way. I would have felt some type of way too, though. Am I a gold digger?
No, because I don't think I am, and I feel like specifically for the first date, especially if it's like frozen yogurt, okay, that's fine because it's frozen yogurt, right?
Right.
Yeah.
They have like the rewards and stuff like that, and if you got a buy one get one free, we're using it.
Use that, yeah.
Yeah.
But for a first dinner date,
I think I would feel some type of
Yeah.
way.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not being a gold digger either. It's just
standards type
It's
of thing.
it's a could you not afford this dinner if
Yes.
you didn't have that gift card?
And I don't know, guys. I literally went through, because Brandon and I talked about it, and we went through a whole whirlwind of things. Because Brandon was also like, putting myself in a girl's position, I would feel some type of way, because, like, am I not worth it to you type of thing?
Right.
Like, it's weird. I'm saying the frozen yogurt thing, that's such a, I mean, that's
a small cutesy thing.
and the way that it was brought up, it was also brought up with so much confidence, and you know what I'm saying? Like,
Like,
it was
hey,
like,
I got a gift card. You try to
Hey-
go spend this with me.
yeah, it was, and it was fun, and I
Right.
knew what to expect. Like, I knew he
Right.
was gonna pull out a bright pink gift card to pay
Love
for
it.
both of our yogurts.
This is not an first intimate date.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what I would do.
Isn't that weird? Isn't that I'm so curious to hear in the comment section how you guys feel about this, because I'm so genuinely curious. Brandon and I, when Brandon, now to switch it to another story. When Brandon first came back from LA, and we were in that limbo of like, are we gonna date? Are we gonna, what's happening here? Because we were in a limbo, guys. It wasn't like he came back from LA and we automatically started dating.
They were in a limbo for a minute.
No. We were in a limbo for a minute. And fun fact, he kept me in the friend zone for a cute
Well
minute.
justified. I'm on your side, Brandon.
Yeah, no,
But I still love you so much.
100%.
Yeah.
Well justified. He
Yeah.
put me through it, and I deserved it.
Yeah.
But he lived with me. We obviously hung out all the time, and I was doing a show with Marcus Allen at the time. Shout out Marcus Allen. We had one of a very prominent business owner that owns Mikuni. We had him on a show that I did with Marcus Allen, and he gifted Brandon and I 2 gift cards to Mikuni's. To Mikuni's.
Okay.
When Brandon also first came up here, guys, he was broke.
Right.
I was working in construction, 2 jobs. I had money, not sushi money.
Not right.
And not sushi
First of all,
money.
sushi is really expensive.
Sushi is
and I
expensive.
don't understand why.
It's seafood, baby.
Oh.
It's seafood, baby.
Well,
I
stop.
didn't understand why it was so expensive either, because we were raised with dads who were fishermen, so all we knew was seafood.
Right.
And I thought it was honestly the poor people's food, because we grew up poor.
Exactly.
But we always had fish
Yeah. Same.
and shrimp.
Same.
It's weird. But
Crawdads.
I didn't have Mikuni money. One night, Brandon goes, I want to take you out on a date. Like, we should go out on a date. And let's do it. Let's use the Mikuni gift cards. Let's drive out to Sacramento and let's go on a date. And I said, hell yeah. Like, I'm so down for that.
See, but then that's also different because you knew the man had the gift card. You were there with the situation. Everything was
And-
up front and there.
And the way it was brought up again, like it.
But you guys also already knew each other. You guys were already, so it's not like it was a
Yes.
first date type of thing.
Exactly. There's Ariana.
So what if it's more of a situation of how much you actually like the person?
See,
Does something
there's
that
that
somebody
too.
does for you, like the conversation we had about somebody keeping tabs on the things that you like. Some
Mary.
people would find that weird.
Mary.
Others would find that endearing.
Thank you.
So what if that's the same thing? Like if you
Thank
you think, oh, he's frugal, he knows how to save his money. I like that. You know
The
what I
thing
mean?
is,
He's not trying to show out and spend
Oh.
money when he has this gift card.
oh,
Exactly.
but then somebody can also look at that and be like cheap. Yes. It's such a
It's a-
person-to-person thing. And again, Ariana is so right in that, because I don't care what anybody says. If you really like a guy, there's no such thing as an ick. There's no such thing as an ick. I think you only get icks with guys you really, deep down, don't really like.
Because you're trying to find something
Because
negative.
your mind goes to the dumbest things to be like, oh, he blinks weird. Me.
We all
Ick.
know that's you.
Ick. and that same guy, let me tell you guys something about that same guy who gave me the ick because of the way he blinked, but he also gave me the ick because he said something, and this is 100% probably going to make me sound like a gold digger. I don't care. We were driving through Midtown once. This is a guy I also I think we talked for like a month. We met through friends at the comedy spot. We were assigned to do a project together. So I went over to his parents' house, and then we were going to drive to his house to start editing down said project. Because he had the software to do it. And driving through Midtown, because you know how Midtown has this area where it's basically just restaurants and nightclubs?
Yep.
He was like, and again, we were kind of talking at this point. He was like, I want to take you to this restaurant, but I want to take you with my parents because I know they'll pay. And that restaurant is expensive. Mary, the way I got the ick so bad there too. So bad. Because this guy, I was maybe 25 at the time? This guy was in his 30s, and he literally said out loud, I want to take you somewhere, but only with my parents because I know my parents will pay.
I'm hopping out of the car.
Oh, Mary.
I'm hopping out of the car.
Oh, Mary.
In
The
the busy
way I
street.
was so ready to just get this project done.
The project would have failed.
Oh.
Fuck the project.
Oh.
What?
Yep.
I want to take you here
Mind you.
with my parents because they will pay. That does not make you sound like a gold digger, does it? I don't
Mind
know.
you.
But I would do the same thing. Fuck no.
Thank you. And mind you, Brandon, I remember when he lived in Antelope in those apartments, the ones that you know of, he told me that one day that I stayed the night and he had to go to work. This is when he worked at your house in Roseville, guys. This was years ago. This was before he had the apartment that you knew. This was the first apartment at that apartment complex. He was like, the things that I would visualize, because there were nights where I just didn't want to come home and I didn't have Autumn, so I would stay the night at his place.
Understandable.
And he said that because he would sleep on the couch when I slept in his room, which I hated because that apartment was so creepy, but he's a Southern gentleman.
Yeah.
But he was like, I had to walk in to grab my uniform for work, and I would watch you sleep. And he's, again, this might be creepy to some people. It was not creepy to me.
Cute.
He was like, I would watch you sleep, and I would try to visualize all the places I would want to take you to, and all the nice restaurants, and all the nice things I wanted, because you, even just sleeping and drooling on my pillow, you were such
Not the drooling on the pillow.
always drooling on the pillow. That's how you know I'm getting good sleep. He was like, I would just think about all the sacrifices that I would do that would be worth it for the girl that was laying on that bed. I'm gonna cry. Oh my God. But so for me to go from that to I'll take you here only if my parents come with us because they're gonna pay. I'm not gonna drop my standards either, Mary.
No.
And I got with Brandon, trust me, way before the money rolled in. And I was head over heels with Brandon when we were so broke, but our idea of a date night would be we would split a $1 Totino's pizza, a $1 apple soda, the one that we were just talking about, and we would watch Family Feud in my parents' living room. And that was like our date night.
I would take that as a date night any day. Any day. I would do that right
100%.
now. I don't need to go out and spend a shit ton of money. I'm with you at the house. We're chilling, watching some TV. Give it to me.
Yeah. And then if we had the extra money, we would buy the Betty Crocker fudge brownie mix. We would make brownies with Autumn.
See?
Yeah.
I'd take that any day.
But now he's like, I love that we have the option, because he can be like, he tells me all the time, I could be like, babe, I want to order a pizza, like a $5 pizza, and I want to watch TV with you.
Yeah.
Or I could say, babe, I want Ruth Chris's Steakhouse right now, Postmate it to me. And he'd be like, yeah, take your pick.
Right.
I got both.
Send it to me. What do you want?
What do you want? And so, yeah, for a guy to be like, I'm only going to go here and take you here when I'm not dropping my standards. Are you high?
I would have hopped out that car
Heck no.
so fast.
Heck no. Also, because I would never, me being the kind of person I am too, if I'm inviting you somewhere, Mary, have I not been this way with even you guys? When I say, I want to go try this restaurant, who's inviting? So who's paying?
Yep.
So who's paying?
Yep.
I'm not over here telling you guys, oh, I really want to go out to this fancy restaurant. Venmo?
Pitch in. Yeah.
Venmo?
Yeah.
Now we have our situation where
We have our Chili's where
we're on a rotation.
we're on a rotation.
Well, the appetite, the whatever triple dipper, is on a rotation.
Yes.
But there's also moments where I'm like, Ty, it's your birthday. You're not paying.
Right.
Or Ariana's going through it. Ariana's not paying.
There's occasions and everything.
When
that-
your dad passed away, we took you to Outback. We made sure we covered that bill. Like, so I'm also coming from a point of, I'm not going to be that, I'm not cheap with my man.
Yeah.
How am I going to allow you to be cheap with me and only take me if your parent? What?
If your fucking parents is
That's
crazy.
wild to me.
That's crazy.
That's crazy to me.
like, I don't know what I would do. I would
Talena, you
literally-
hopped out of the car already.
I'm literally on the street, rolling out of the car.
I'd rather, the way Talena would rather roll in dog poop by accident than go forward with that date.
Then go forward with that date. Roll me in the shit.
Yeah. So
I'm
I don't know,
literally-
guys. I'm so curious to hear your guys' takes on that because I could
No.
not.
So wait, so hold on. So are we for it or against it?
I think it's
Or we
person to
have-
person.
We have situational.
I think it's person to
situations.
person. I'm gonna land on that. I think Ariana nailed it. I think it's person to person. I think it's case by case, and I think it's how much you like the person as well.
Okay, so are you?
If it bugs you, that's not your person. If
No.
it doesn't, y'all got a chance.
Also, like really looking at the scenario and how he brought it up, because if I went into it, like I said, and every single time I went into it, even when Brandon was like, "Let's go to McCooney's because we have these
You
gift
knew-
cards,"
Exactly, you knew about it.
it wouldn't bother me.
Then it's different. But if you're just
But I
springing
think-
it on me, and then you have to think. Well, in my mind, I'm thinking, what the hell does this waiter think? Like, I'm thinking of what other people are thinking now.
Oh, I'm not thinking about what the waiter's thinking
See,
at all.
I am. I'm
I
like,
could care less about what the waiter's thinking.
that's me. I'm gonna look up at him like this. Like, how are we gonna take care?
Watch-
Because then it's just like, okay,
Not
well, how
the
the fuck
way-
are they supposed to take care of my tip?
Not the waiter. Not the waiter being like, "Oh, a gift card," and out.
That's what every time. And then I'm still thinking, I'm like, okay, then how the hell is he gonna think he's getting a tip? I didn't know to bring money.
So is the tip to me?
Can I give you a tip on my card?
Is this like a Starbucks app situation where I can adjust the tip on my app? Like,
is there extra money left over on the gift card that you can take? Because that's literally my face every time. Because see, now I'm overthinking because now I'm like, fuck no.
it would be an ick if he paid with. I'll tell you this. It would be a 100% ick, and I would not go back on that date if he just paid with a gift card and didn't leave a tip.
I'm leaving. Well,
Oh.
clearly I'm leaving. But don't ever, I'm blocking you right then and
I'm
there.
blocking you and I'm ghosting you.
And then I'm literally going to give
Yeah.
that waiter a fucking like $40 fucking tip
Oh,
because I am
100%.
so sorry.
Brandon and I do this thing where if I have cash, and usually it's me who has cash, Brandon and I will always leave a tip on the credit card, but we also always leave cash if we got it, because
I
it's
hate
easy-
when it looks like, for me.
It looks like it's
Ugh.
cheap, but I like to leave cash always if I have it, because that's how you tip out your food runner, your bartender.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to tip out the host. Some places you even have to tip the chef. Like, and it's just easier to tip out and have cash on hand.
See, for me, I'll tip on a card, but then I'll also leave cash just because I don't want it to look like you didn't get a fucking tip.
Oh, I gotcha.
Because, like, for me,
Something
in my
tangible.
Mind, yeah, in my mind, I'm like, damn, I did all that work and I didn't get a tip. Like, that kind
Yeah.
of like dampers my night a little bit.
Yeah.
So-
Also, leaving with cash always feels good.
Yeah.
Not coming from a server.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I used to love leaving
So
with cash from the
I'm
casino.
so
miss the
curious to hear
casino.
your guys'
No, I don't.
takes, guys. I obviously we all had our opinions.
Yeah.
I think Ariana nailed it,
Yeah.
and I've shared stories of mine where one guy I super adored and one guy I did not like. But boy, did that not help his case. And let me tell you something.
The parents paying
The
is
way I never slept with, guys, my number is atrocious. But I did not drop panties for him at all. At all.
My number is atrocious too. Mans it is my man's gave me a guesstimate of his number. I was like, what do you mean a guesstimate? He gave me a guesstimate of his number. And I was like,
What?
I'm like,
Have you guys had that conversation?
yeah,
I love it.
yeah. And I was flabbergasted. I'm going to use that word for the first time in my life. Flabbergasted at the guesstimate of the
crazy.
number.
I know Brandon's number.
Was it too low or too high?
It was so high. It was so high. I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, Mary. The
'Cause
thing
you
is,
see how the voice got higher?
Yeah.
That's how high it was.
okay, I'm also curious on your guys's opinions on this. Would you guys want the number to be higher? Would you guys want the number to be low? Because obviously, I know the obvious answer. If you're with somebody you really like, you're gonna want the number to be low. But at the same time, guys, if the number's too low, are they doing what they're supposed to be doing the correct way? Because you would want somebody with experience who has been corrected and has been told how to do things.
First of all, my number is low, and baby, I know how to keep a man because I know what I'm doing.
No. I mean, Thailander. Feminine energy is different.
Oh, okay.
I think that we are, not to be all, we come pretty programmed with it.
But we come pretty programmed with it, don't we? All I know is I know how to keep a man.
I know how to work my way around a wiener. I probably shouldn't be the one to say that.
I hate that word so much.
Should I call Brandon? I'll call Brandon. Where's my phone?
Are you not on it?
I'm gonna see if he'll answer. It's funny because he might be with the kids, but I'll speak in code, you guys.
Yeah, speak in code. I almost said speak in tongues. I don't.
If he doesn't answer, he's cheating on me. I think we're all on the same page.
We're
right?
on the same page.
If he doesn't answer,
He should have already answered.
Trish.
He should have already answered. Why are we not answering?
Why are we not answering?
I don't trust it. He's bumping up that number.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished.
I'm gonna edit that in.
Edit it in.
But
Who's he with?
What is he doing?
and why do you have the kids with you?
Oh my god. That was amazing.
My number's low. I'll say it on here. My number's 3. 3. And I had the potential to double that in my little single phase, but I did not because of, I'll just take you when my parents take you, or Blink's weird, or, one of my biggest icks that I ever saw was, can you hold my mic and explain what I'm doing?
Okay.
I saw a guy doing this.
The armpit smell? That's the arm cross in the armpits.
To make them look like their biceps were bigger. But I caught him doing this.
How does that make your biceps? Oh, your arm. I get it, because you're pushing it up. That's disgusting.
Ick, Mary. Ick, 9,000.
Even without the bicep trying to look bigger, the fingers
Mary.
under the armpit. That's
Mary.
disgusting.
Mary, I caught the trying to make it look.
Honestly, men. Ugh,
Ick.
why?
So.
I'm sorry.
I'm pregnant and my husband's cheating on me. He's gonna call me back and be like, "What's up, babe?" No, you tell me.
Exactly. You tell me what's up.
You tell me what's
You
up.
tell me what part of the body's up.
Tell her I said hi.
I know. First of all,
Is she pretty?
First of all, tell her I said hi.
Tell her I said hi.
But
Is she pretty? Is she brown? That's the question. Is she brown?
Oh, she's gonna be brown.
I know she's gonna be brown.
um,
But that's what we don't want. We don't want that. I mean, we don't want cheating anyway.
I like how we're over here, like, making a picture of who this woman is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's brown.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's got brown eyes, brown hair, Latina.
Yeah.
Thick.
He doesn't need them thick.
Mm-mm.
He just needs them brown.
Look at her. What a bitch.
What was I calling him for? Because he's gonna text me back and be
Something
like,
about the wiener. You know how to work a wiener.
"Oh yeah, if I know how to, work a wiener. I feel like I can work a wiener, but I'm not the one to ask. I should ask the one. But I feel like I'm pretty good with a wiener.
I know damn well I'm good with wiener. So, not to toot my own horn, but toot toot.
But toot.
We are crazy.
All right, Ariana, you have a game for us?
Do, and we have whiteboards today.
Yes, we
Yay!
do.
I'm honestly so nervously excited.
So,
Let's do this. So Ariana has prepared a BFF tag for Thailand and I.
oh, this wasn't a math quiz? Shit. Okay.
Math?
Oh no. If this was math, we'd be screwed.
I'm not doing it. I'll go home.
I'll leave.
I'll go home.
No, I'll leave.
Fractions and decimals and
Who?
integrals already?
What is an integral?
Hello?
What's an integral? I know, I'm so serious. What is an integral? Oh my God, my kid is buying stuff on.
Yes.
My kid is buying stuff again.
Which one?
Santana, I forgot to take off my Amazon.
Oh.
Yep. So we're out spending money.
Yeah. Well, mom's out here working hard.
Working hard. He's spending money.
All right. Thailand and I are going to figure out how good of friends we are.
Okay. Where is your friend's hometown? What's their hometown?
What do you mean?
What's their hometown? Where were they born?
Oh, where were they born?
Yeah, what's their hometown?
Okay. I think I got it. I mean, I don't know if I got it.
Yeah, I don't know if I got it because I know two places. So it's
Okay.
different.
Show it.
So I got Jalisco, Mexico because I don't know if you were born there, but I know that you're from there.
Yeah.
And then I got Yuba City because you used to live in Yuba City.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So, yeah, she was born in Yuba City.
And yes, my family is from Jalisco.
And yes, I was born in San Diego.
And I got San Diego.
yes.
Yay!
Look at us.
We're doing good.
We're so cute.
I love
Okay,
that for
this one, if you
us.
guys don't get it, podcast ends today.
Oh,
Oh, do we have to break up?
Yeah, we have to break up.
the 7-year itch.
It's gonna get to us.
Oh,
it was
shit.
gonna get to us eventually.
Oh, no.
When is your friend's birthday?
Oh, my God.
Oh my god.
Wait, do we have to do the year? Because I have to count back.
Jesus.
No year. You can just
Thank
do
you.
the month of the day. That will be that means.
Yeah, we don't need the year on mine. Did you put the year on mine? Huh? Wait, should I count back?
It's an old joke. I put 1900. You guys, let me make one thing clear. I make fun of Thailanda's age because Thailand makes fun of her own age. I could
Because
care.
I'm-
I
yeah.
really don't think she's old at all.
I'm old as dirt, but not really.
No,
Like,
you're in your 30s.
I'm literally in
Mary.
my 30s. My volleyball kids like to say I'm pushing 40, though.
And so what? 40 is about to be lit.
Hey, 40 is about to be so good.
If we're starting off with a birthday party in Hawaii,
in Hawaii,
Mary, 40 is about to be
40 is
lit.
about to be amazing.
I'm ready.
The hell?
But yes, guys, you guys didn't see anything weird. Our birthdays are literally a day apart.
A day apart.
She was born January 10th. I'm born January 11th. Ask us when we found that out. Literally 2 years into our friendship was when we
Yeah.
found that out.
Yeah,
We
it
didn't
took a
even
minute.
We didn't even know. We had no
That's
idea.
weird.
Isn't that crazy?
So we just never said happy birthday to each other?
Well, we weren't that close when we first became
That's
friends.
true. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then when we were close and you were like, my birthday's the 10th. And I was like, mine is the
Birthday's
11th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when did you guys first meet?
When
Yeah,
or
when.
where?
When? It could be a place.
Okay.
It's just like when, like what moment did you guys meet? And then just because I feel like this also kind of ties into it, I'm gonna ask the second question.
Okay.
When did you know you guys were friends?
Bitch, day one.
Oh, I'll put that right here.
Yeah, I feel like those two kind of went hand in hand.
Wait,
Cool.
Wait.
I'm ready for mine.
did you put day 1? What day? What do you mean? When we knew we were friends?
Yeah.
I know
Oh,
when.
it was like, oh,
Did we flip over yet?
hold on.
Or when she's done.
Oh, okay.
Reese, this is not a race.
Oh, I'm just checking. I didn't know.
I don't know why I write stories on mine.
Okay, ready? Flip.
February 22nd, 2020, your meet and greet.
I put meet and greet.
And I put like a week later when we went to the sex store.
Oh my God, Ty!
IHOP.
I put IHOP.
Yeah.
And IHOP was right before
the sex
So
store.
we had breakfast at IHOP, and then we went to Hustlers in Arden.
In Arden.
Yeah. So I think we got that one
my
right too.
God,
Look at us go.
Look at us. Are we best friends?
Are we best friends?
Best friends?
Are we besties?
Are we besties with the Tessies? Well, you have the Tessie.
When was your guys' first fight? Or an argument that you guys have ever had or a disagreement?
Oh. Okay.
Well.
Why are you looking at me? Well, spelling.
Spelling? Oh, wait. What did you put? Uh-oh.
Okay, ready? Flip.
I just put Yuki. That's like our only disagreement.
Our only disagreement, our only
And
argument.
here's the thing. We have the same opinions about Yuki. It's just one specific scenario involving Yuki.
Yes. And that's it.
And that's just the Red Bull
and
seat.
the Red Bull seat. That's it.
But I love how I put a little angry face because that's how you get.
Because I get so angry. And that's why I put all the exclamation points.
Yeah.
I had to curve it down.
I just put Thailand as.
Because Yuki deserves that spot.
Alright, what is your friend's guilty pleasure?
Oh.
She's not guilty about anything.
I'm innocent.
That's one of my favorite things about Thailand. She likes what she likes and she doesn't feel bad about it.
And I don't feel bad about a thing.
What is your guilty pleasure?
I don't know, because I don't know yours either.
Because I don't have guilty pleasure. I'm pretty loud and proud about things I like.
What exactly is a guilty pleasure?
Oh, no. I do have one for you.
I know exactly what yours would be.
Okay. I'm curious, but I think I know what yours is. Because you're not very loud and proud about this until asked about it.
A guilty pleasure is something that somebody doesn't outright always say, but you know it. But it's something that they really like.
I spelled this wrong.
I don't know. I don't know yours. You don't have a guilty pleasure that I know of.
I'm very...
You're out and proud. Okay, well, I'm just
Ariana
gonna-
will clear it up, I'm sure.
Does she have one?
I have a couple that I think would qualify as one, even though she's still out about it, but I feel like it would.
Well,
just
here's
because
the
it's
thing.
not
You're
necessarily
out
good
about
for
this.
It's just not good health-wise with the way she is.
Yeah, but this is also one that when brought up, you're pretty loud and proud about liking it. It's just something that you don't really talk about.
She phoned a friend.
I phoned a friend.
Not to
Because,
say.
see, I was going to, okay, I'm going to put the other one that I was going to put.
You can call Brandon.
Well, clearly he's cheating, so he's not going to answer the
Yeah,
phone.
he's busy.
She's cheating.
If he didn't answer for you, he's not going to answer for me.
Well,
Okay.
all right, I'm ready.
Me too.
Okay, flip.
Carbs and bread and mint.
Oh, I put black licorice. Yeah, I feel like that.
Oh.
Because it's something that the way that we brought it up, I think it was at a game night, and we all were like unanimously like, this is the black licorice, and then Thailand just goes, I actually like black
I
licorice.
love black licorice, but I will not put it out there because it's such a controversial thing.
And
that
it's
I'm
such
just
a
like, I'm
hot
gonna-
take.
Yeah, I'm going to leave
Yeah.
that on the inside, but black licorice, baby.
Yeah, Ty likes Mike and Ike's, right?
Ugh.
Yeah. Cool.
No, they're not Mike and Ike's. Mike and Ike's are
The fruity one.
the fruity ones.
Good and plenties.
Good and plenties.
Ty likes good and plenties, guys.
Ugh. But yeah, carbs, bread, mint.
Oh, yeah.
Like mint.
The only reason why I don't say mint is because mint isn't necessarily unhealthy for you. And
Even if
her
you eat
addiction to
even
bread
if you
and
eat so
carbs-
many of it.
Yeah.
I'll tear up bread.
But conchas, put conchas in front of her.
Oh,
But
I'll fuck that
I
up.
tore up 3 croissants right in front of you. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I know I was gonna make myself one, and then I don't know what happened.
Love.
I had to get ready.
Love.
Bread is good. Oh my god, I have another one.
What?
Fucking butter.
Ooh,
Butter. Butter. Butter and salt.
And
Butter,
then-
salt, black licorice.
Specific butter though, that Irish
The
butter. that
Irish, not spring, but Irish. That's the soap.
Kellogg. What is it called?
I don't know, but it's in that gold wrapper. And
Yeah, that butter is so good. Brandon and his mom got me onto that butter, and after that, I've never looked at any other butter.
Butter's, ugh. Butter.
Good Lord.
Gold.
Kerry Gold. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next question.
What is your friend's biggest pet peeve?
Oh, wait. My mind went straight to dislike. I don't know about pet peeve.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess this is one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I have one for you guys. Okay.
People saying the word moist.
Because I just don't understand. What is the... I put loud chewing. Only because of your story. There was just a story that you had, and I forgot what it was. But the way they were chewing.
Her biggest pet peeve is her hands being sticky or sticky touching them.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like hands. You don't like hands.
No.
You don't. Mm-mm. Oh my god, am I losing? Fudge.
No, I thought this was. Never mind. I thought this was like if we get the question correct, like we
each get a point.
We get a point, and then it's out of how many questions, and then it's like a grade situation.
Oh, a grade situation on each other.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm marking it and everything.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
So if you have more marks, I know, because I know how many questions I'm asking.
Okay.
I'm marking it.
All right.
Right now we're ahead by one.
I forgot the sticky hands because I remember you and Santana have the same freaking thing. If something is on his hands, he
Oh, no, I
goes
hate it.
ape shit.
Oh, I hate it. I physically,
Yeah.
I cannot function.
Yeah.
I'm that kid that will make Brandon pull over to get me a baby wipe. I cannot stand it.
Yep, I forgot.
Alrighty.
Okay. What is your friend's biggest irrational fear?
Okay, first of all, I don't have an irrational fear. I don't.
I don't know.
All my fears are very rational.
Okay, you think so, but what's the fear that she has that you don't think is very rational?
I don't know what fears you have. What do
There's
you...
one that a lot of people would.
I
or like
know-
a phobia that you know that the other one has.
I don't think you guys know my irrational fear.
I
The
don't.
only person that I've actually explained my irrational fear to is Brandon.
Yeah, I don't...
Brandon is the only human being on this planet that knows what my actual irrational fear is, and he'll catch it almost every time.
Like, I know yours.
What's mine?
Fucking rats. I guess it's not an irrational fear.
Well, no, because I think like spiders and rats and sharks, those are pretty rational.
Are pretty rational. Spiders, I'm deathly afraid of.
I'm very afraid of spiders.
Oh, I know my irrational fear.
What is it? Oh, hold on. I'm just gonna write one word down, guys. I think this for you, but I'm honestly not sure. What is it? And I'll tell me what it is. No, tell me what it is, and if it's different from the board, so people don't think.
Worms. I hate Jello so much.
But the thing is, I hesitated to put this down because for the right amount, you'll work with some Jello.
I'll work with some Jello. I will never work with worms for any amount.
Okay. Gotcha.
But for some reason, I'm deathly afraid of worms for no reason.
So my irrational fear, guy, and this is like a legit fear. My irrational fear is my body getting switched into somebody else's body.
Okay.
So like
That movie.
So I got this irrational fear. I've had this irrational fear since I was a kid because you know how in Space Jam, the aliens become the actual, and then the actual people like lose their sense of self.
Yeah.
That's like my biggest fear. Like the thing is like I'll watch Formula 1 and like for example, I'll be watching Formula 1 and like I freak out and panic at the thought of my body getting switched into like Max Verstappen and not knowing what to do with the car.
Oh.
Or the engineer and then being like, what's the strategy? And then me being like,
I don't know.
I just got switched into here. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think about it all the time. I think about it at least twice a day. Like that's
Okay.
how big my irrational fear is. And I know Brandon's the only person that knows that. And he'll catch it in my face and he'll be like, "You're thinking about it." And I'm like, "Yeah.
That's
terrifying."
crazy. Yeah.
That's
I
the
would've-
biggest irrational fear.
I would've-
and
yeah.
it's never gonna happen because hello, that was a cartoon.
Yeah.
But ask me if I still trip about it every day.
Still do.
Every day.
I thought you were gonna say like you wouldn't want someone like as if someone were to possess you lost.
Oh no. Like a possession?
No.
About possessing, being thrown into a different body.
The
First of all,
pressure of like
possessions are very real.
No, but that's my whole thing. It's just like if she was like she's not afraid of being possessed and her body being taken over. She's afraid of possessing. Excuse me.
you're so loud.
They're
Like,
back.
Another
Yeah.
person.
Yeah.
And okay.
That's a lot of
Thought about that.
it's a lot of pressure.
Is that a Sunday freaking joyride that they do?
I don't know. They're so annoying.
It's like
They're
the third
so
Sunday.
loud. Chill.
So that one shouldn't count.
No, that one I don't think does.
Good.
Nobody got it right.
'Cause-
But so you essentially just lost a point on that one.
That's fine.
Okay.
So let's see.
But we learned something new
But we
about each
learned something new
other.
about each other.
Worms.
Worms. Ugh. Possessions.
Yeah. No,
Other
her
po-
possessing others.
Her possessing others.
Yeah, I don't want the pressure. No, thank you.
Going into an F1 driver, crazy.
Poltergeist or anything like that. You can never be one of those spirits that like tries to possess other people.
No. Too much pressure. Like, what if I had to have sex with a woman? Oh my God.
Ooh.
No, thank you.
I do want a penis for a day, but not to have sex with a woman. I just want to do this.
Yeah.
That's it. I just want to
Okay.
play
Okay.
with it.
What would your friend's final meal be?
I'm phoning this in because I'm not sure, but I'm just going off of what she has ordered whenever we go out on our dates.
Same.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Put
Steak and asparagus.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I put chicken tenders with 3 sides of ranches because she loves her ranch.
I love my ranch.
It's with her french fries and her tenders.
Oh, with everything.
So,
But yeah, steak and asparagus for you. I
Yeah.
did the steak, and then as soon as I wrote steak, I was like, fucking asparagus.
yeah.
Yeah.
The only adjustment I would put that is bread.
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 That's the only.
We just talked about
Yeah,
bread.
that's the only one.
So tie up that one.
Ow.
Hello.
Okay.
I'll get it. Because
Where'd it go?
It's way behind you.
How did I do that? Good Lord.
See, I was gonna say anything your mom cooks.
Right now? Hell yeah.
Well, I mean, that's a good one, too.
Right now?
No,
Hell yeah.
her cooking, right?
Yes.
She just throws whatever together and it's gold.
And I'm going to eat it.
And I'm gonna eat it.
I'll love it.
Okay.
Give it to me. My phone's in my
All
butt.
right. If your friend could gain one superpower, what would it be?
I'm so petty.
No. Ty, are you afraid of heights?
I am.
I'm so mean and I'm just like bionic knees.
I'm gonna write that down.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I feel the love.
Your knees wouldn't hurt anymore.
They would not hurt. It's okay. I like my answer for you, too.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm ready.
Ready? Show it.
I have a bionic knees that work and the right hair dye coming out of my finger. That way she never messes up her hair again. She would just go squirt.
I put to grow, like the stretch. You asshole. We are both petty.
Yeah, this one was fun.
This is a good one.
This is fun.
I'm
That was a
I
good
don't
question.
decide who gets points here.
Yeah.
I'm giving you guys both the points because they were both reads and I love it.
Okay.
Yes, I would hope so.
I'm glad you didn't put anything like flying. I don't want to fly.
The hell?
What?
No.
No, thank
This
you.
isn't like height.
I don't like heights either. Is he not? Is he done
It's my
cheating?
man. Hey, babe, are you done sleeping around?
Yeah, I'm all done. I'm all tired from all that shit.
Hey, babe. Will you explain to the girls what my irrational fear is?
Your irrational fear?
Yeah, my biggest
No, that's
irrational
not the reason
fear.
why you called him.
Yeah,
I'll
so
get to that.
Oh.
Gloria's biggest irrational fear is that one day she's going to be switched into somebody's body of like one of the mechanics for an F1 driver.
Yep.
Where they have to put on a left front tire. Right tire. She would panic and implode.
Yeah.
What's crazy is yes. Yeah. Because nobody knows their lefts from rights.
Yeah, we're doing the best friend tag and nobody knew it, babe. Only I told them, I said I've only ever explained it to Brandon.
Yeah.
And then my other question was, am I good with a am I good with a hot dog? I'm trying to keep it PG since you're around the kids. Do I know my
They had to answer?
No, it was in a different subject of the podcast, but am I good at the deed? Am I good at playing mommy and daddy?
But when it comes to, let's say, my hot dog, you are the Joey Chestnut of my hot dog. He's the hot dog eating champion, by the way.
Thank you so much.
Clip
babe.
it.
Clip it.
Clip it.
Thank you, babe. You can proceed with the other girl. Sorry, I interrupted.
Yeah.
She's not even that cute.
I love you, babe.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm just gonna give Jake from State Farm. She sounds hideous.
She sounds hideous. Well,
That's
she's
my
a man.
Everyone.
I love it. The left, that was a good input.
The thing is, it freaks me out. Like, we'll be watching basketball, and you know how even the strategists in basketball games have to like do a huddle,
Yeah.
and like I think about like if my body getting switched in that moment, I'm like, what would I
It's
would
a high pressure situation.
And
So
the-
you could be somebody off the street and be like, not all right, but all right because you're not doing anything. But a high pressure situation, it's like, yo, no.
and it heightened more with F1 because yes, being in the NBA is a big deal, but not every NBA game is ride or die. Like, it's not that serious. Not every football game is the Super Bowl. With F1, every race counts. There's no makeups.
No.
With NBA, you play the same team 5 times a season.
Yeah.
You can get better. You mess up at Shanghai, you messed up at Shanghai, and that's it.
The way you can die,
And the way you can die.
you can die.
You could kill somebody if you put a left front tire wrong. You could kill a driver.
You could kill a driver.
So that freaks me out. Like, I think about it all the time. It's like my big. It's there.
Oh my God.
Honestly, I feel like I puke. If I get overly anxious, I will puke.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, they're sick. You know, get the replacement. I'd be like, so sick.
But like, where's the replacement? Because you're that bitch. You're the left tire person.
I think of my body just exploding on the spot. I really do.
It's that situation where it's just, ooh, yeah.
Exactly. All right, Ariana, what's our next question?
Oh,
If your friend can be any animal, what would they be?
Oh, I think I know this one. It would definitely be in the cat family.
I'm thinking of the cutest little animal for you, but I don't know if this would be. I don't even know how to spell it.
All right. I got it.
Is this how you spell it?
Okay, ready, flip.
I put tiger, and the reason I chose tiger and not lion is because Ty's okay with being a loner boner.
Yeah, I put koala because it's cute.
Oh, they eat Eucalyptus.
Yeah.
Oh, that's me.
Yeah. A koala.
Yeah.
Hold on, the one thing about koalas I think is so funny, they do not register eucalyptus leaves if they are not on a stick. They do not recognize it as food. Only if it's on a stick do they know it's food.
That's so freaking cute.
That's cute.
Oh, I hate it. I hate how cute that is.
I love
Oh,
koalas.
I hate. Yeah, and you know what's so funny about that? I will not eat a mint leaf right now, and you can vouch for me, Thailand, if it's not connected to the root. I have to be the one that snips it
And
off
that's
the
why
root.
Yeah, that's why you're getting the live.
Yes.
Yeah. I see it. See, look at me knowing.
Look at you.
Ew.
I would have put
Honestly?
lioness, but you're too much of a loner boner.
Yeah, no, they are in packs. I'm
Yeah,
good by myself.
you're good by
That's way
yourself.
too many people. No thanks. And also, my man's is having sex with other women and making cub babies. No thanks.
Oh, this is true.
No thanks.
This is true.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Lion King is real different when you find out that Nala and Simba were.
Related. The incest of it all. Ancestral. Well, if you think about it. And then they had a baby.
So-
Huh. Oh.
Talk about it, Mary. Next question.
Look at Disney promoting incest. Let me not put that out there. I'm sorry. Somebody's going to come for me.
It's not really Games of Thrones when you really think about it. Look.
You said it.
If your friend can be an animal, oh no, we just did that one, sorry. If your friend can invite anyone, alive or dead, to a dinner party, who would they invite?
No. Why'd I spell his name like this?
I don't know how to. Oh.
This is not a spelling competition.
It
We're
really,
fine.
hopefully not is, because I spelled this
As long
man's
as you can
name
read it, we're good.
horribly wrong.
Okay.
Look,
Freddie Mercury.
I didn't have the time to write the whole thing, but I put her daddy
Or LaDamian.
or LaDamian
Tomlinson.
LaDamian Tomlinson, but I was gonna put in parentheses LaDamian Tomlinson because the way she could bring her daddy back, but she probably wouldn't. Because she almost didn't you almost jump a fence to go meet this man
Look,
when you were like 10?
when I was 10, I was ready to hop a fence to find this man.
Yeah.
Okay? At my age of 36, I could do things now.
so my question is she right?
Freddie Mercury.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
100%.
Fuck yeah.
I wanted to put in parentheses, but Daddy, you're not coming back.
Look, Daddy, I'll see you when I see you.
You can meet me at the airport
But
of the eternal
but it's
life.
not LaDamian, it's LaDanian.
Oh, well, there you go.
But it's the
you
same
knew who
person.
I was.
I know who you meant, because LaDamian, hello, baby.
Alrighty.
But you know what's crazy is he does not look good anymore.
Really?
Mm-mm.
You know who looks so good for his age, and this is how you know that his son is gonna age so well? Anthony Hamilton, Lewis Hamilton's dad.
Yeah.
He looks great.
They did a video of him when Lewis was like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Anthony looked the same.
Yes,
The same.
I was just gonna say that.
But no, so LaDainian Thomas still looks good for his age.
Yeah,
He's not that cute.
he's not zaddy
And
zaddy.
He's not zaddy anymore, but I'll still
Tear it up.
do the things. 'Cause-
Rock on.
Who?
Stranded on an island, what is your friend's skill set?
We're dying.
I'm trying to think. Oh, like I said, Ty, this is actually, you might not know this about me, but I can survive in situations.
No, I'm gonna survive, but like,
I'm trying to think.
what?
What do you think, if you guys are stranded together, what role would she take and what role would you take?
I know what.
Oh.
I'll even do this one for Ariana too.
Wait. Because if I'm. Okay.
The way I think about it is if I were separating out responsibilities, what responsibilities do you know she would thrive at?
Okay. I'm doing this on pure like survival.
I'm ready.
Ready? Let's go.
Okay. So I put for Ariana, I even answered this for Ariana. Ariana would know how to butcher a dead animal. I don't know if we would know how to kill it, but for butchering, Ariana would be good. And then Thailander would be really good at rationing supplies. So like if we were stranded on the ocean on a boat, you would be really good about being like, this is how much food we got. This is how much we need to survive a
Yeah.
day. This is how much we should be eating a day. So rationing.
I put cooking what I catch. Kill.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah.
think we would.
Because I'd be good at that, and I'd be good at making sure we have sterile water.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah. You'd be good making sure we were.
I think we'd be a good team as long as
we'd be fine.
I think we would be fine as long as we're okay with killing an animal.
I'm good. I can kill an animal. I've done it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I just can't kill a cow.
I can do that.
She'd have to kill the cow. But I don't think
No,
there's a cow
the
on
thing
the
is,
island.
guys, hunting is a skill set.
Yeah.
Oh,
I already use a bow and arrow.
So do I.
Oh, then there you
Yeah.
go. Then we'd be fine.
Yeah, we're
then
fine.
We'd be good.
We would live.
Oh yeah, because
would
Thailand has
live.
got
We can make traps. We can make traps.
Thailand has got a good coach mindset for strategy and stuff like
Oh,
that.
for
so.
sure. Oh, we would survive.
You would be fine.
We would be fine. And I know how to make fire with just a little twig shit.
I know how to make shelter using logs, wood, and mud.
I know how to keep from getting sick and how to heal most illnesses in the woods.
We're fine.
Survivor group settings. What's that?
Yeah, I still don't want to do it.
No, I don't want to go on Survivor.
Because I'm telling you, I would that extraction show. I would complain about being at headquarters.
This is true. This is true. So we would just have to deal with her complaining each day that she's doing the shit, but at least she would do the shit
Oh, I would
because
do
she has to do the shit, and there's no extraction. So we would be okay.
That'd be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you were forced to get the same tattoo, what would it be and where? The fact we already know this.
Oh,
And if you want to be fancy, you can draw the little illustration.
that's what I was gonna do. It's not very good, but it's there. This is so dumb.
I feel like the illustration needs to be like required at this point because like I just really want to see the guys draw. And I want to be like, yois, close.
Not close enough.
I think. Yeah. Bunk beds and 44
Yeah.
because we got to get our 44.
Oh, we gotta get our 44.
Yeah.
You're right, Ty. I
But-
just thought of the bunk beds, but she's totally
But
right.
bunk beds for sure.
Yep.
Our bunk beds looks the same.
No, I think.
We're pretty good. Mine's more of a stick figure.
Mine's more of like if you see it at an angle.
Yes. Yes.
See, she was getting when you're looking straight at the.
Yes.
Yeah.
You were getting when we were walking into the room. And
100%. And the reason we would get
When we had to squeeze in the room.
the wheezing.
The wheezing.
The reason
You said wheeze?
I thought you said wheeze. The reason we would get twin bunk beds, guys, is because when we went on our girls' trip to Half Moon Bay with
Oh,
our Bay
man.
Gabby, I was in charge of getting the Airbnb, and I thought I rented a whole house when in reality I rented a room in a house
A room. A small room.
that had twin bunk beds in it, to the point where Ty and I could they were so squished together in that room
We literally high-fived each other every night.
every night before going to bed. It was honestly one of the best trips of my life.
It was the funnest trip
It was so great.
ever.
And it's crazy because if you look at it outside, you would think it was the worst trip ever because the food was so
The food
horrible.
was trash.
The food was trash. Ariana got so sunburnt.
Larry the lobster.
And our accommodations, again, were so cramped and so small and so hot. But we had
To like
the best
open a
time.
closet door to help
Yeah.
space to get
We had to
dressed, so
yell
we had
corner.
we had to yell corner. The bathroom was, it was tiny. Just
Tiny.
And the crying.
Oh, and the crying of the baby
the
next
crying
door.
of the baby in the next room.
and the constant smell of
The constant
ganja.
smell of El Ganjarito
El Ganjarito.
was there. It was a 3-bedroom house, and all 3 bedrooms were taken up.
All of them.
All of them. But ours was the only one with the bunk bed.
I would do it again.
I would do it again in a heartbeat. I feel like we should
Yeah.
go back and rent that room.
And that, yeah.
I feel like we should do that. Every year we should
That'd
rent
be
that room.
hilarious, you guys. I'd have so much fun.
Oh, it was a good time.
All right.
The weather was nice though.
The weather was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Except for the burning.
She got
Ariana got so
burnt.
red. Ariana got so red.
literally Gloria's shirt.
But vinegar helped.
But we discovered the remedy, the white vinegar.
The vinegar.
I'm glad you said it and not me.
I swear every podcast I'm saying that word on accident.
And it's a good
Every
thing that it's
podcast.
you, Mary.
God. Jesus.
If you could describe your guys' friendship using a TV show or movie, what would it be?
Oh my God.
Wait. Because, wait.
Easy.
Look, okay.
I think this is one area where we are both going to be right no matter what. So don't even worry about it.
Okay.
Don't even worry about it. Because also you have to think, this is how I see us. The way that you see us is probably going to be different, but this is how I see us.
Okay.
Is ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to explain mine a little bit.
Go for it.
I put the other guys.
Oh, I see that.
Who?
So I put the bear because I feel like we're like the Fracks.
We are.
We're like the Fracks.
That's a good one.
And Ariana and I are literally cousin.
Yeah.
We're cousin and Carmi.
Yeah.
100%.
So I put the other guys because at first we were like really different,
Yeah.
but baby, we are dumbly the same.
Once we found our similarities.
Once we found our similarities,
Yeah.
we are dumb together.
Yeah.
And we are hilarious together.
But also I feel like we all have the relationship of just that restaurant
Oh
because
my
the way
God,
we'll
yeah.
yell at each other and cuss each other out,
But love each other.
but love each other like
And would go to bat.
to lengths
For each other.
100%. So I just thought
That was
of
a good one.
I just thought of the bear.
That was a good
immediately.
one. I love that one.
Yeah.
Was that it?
Questions, yeah.
We did good, guys.
good.
What did we score?
You don't know.
Yeah.
So, Yoi, you had 8.
Mm-hmm.
Ty, you had 7.
Out of how many?
Gosh, I was gonna tell myself to write this down, and I didn't.
I feel like there were like 15 questions.
There was a few, yeah.
10? No, there's more
There
than
were way
10.
more than 10.
16 questions.
That was close.
So you got half right, she got less.
It's a 7-year itch tie. We're getting there.
But here's the thing. If you think about it, the wrong ones weren't even wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like this last question, how would you score that being right or wrong? Right?
I'm just glad we did it because it's cool to see the way you see us
Yeah.
versus the way I think I see us, but it's still kind of the
But it's
same
still-
thing.
yeah.
Because when I think about it, I'm like, no, that fits.
And that's exactly.
Yeah.
It fits.
It fits. That's why I was
But
like,
all the questions that needed to be the same were the same.
yeah.
And that's all that mattered.
I think we're good. I think we did really good, guys.
Because hold on.
We did it. Because we even got the Yuki one pretty much this exact. Aww. How sweet are we?
I love you so much.
I love you so much. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and wrap this up with some recommendations. Thailand actually has one.
Okay, here's the thing. I rewatched this show
Okay.
because it was hilariously funny. Ted Lasso.
You have been telling me to watch Ted Lasso, and that's on my maternity leave queue.
I rewatched it.
Okay.
And I'm rewatching it now.
Okay.
You don't have to be a soccer fan to watch it because it is based about him going to the UK to be a soccer coach.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a soccer fan to watch this. It's just hilariously funny. You get to love characters, unlove characters, and then love characters again. Ted Lasso, the main soccer coach, is hilarious. Mm-hmm. Hilarious. Roy, look. I will do things to Roy. And at first, you hate Roy because what a bitch.
Okay.
But then Roy just grows on you, and then you just want him to grow in you.
I think. Oh.
Wait,
I think there's a lot of Ted Lasso fans in the chat, so I'm excited.
I didn't mean to grow in you because
It sounded like you meant it, Ty.
he can grow in me.
The way it rolled off the tongue?
I grew off the tongue.
It can grow on the tongue, out of the tongue, in the tongue, whatever other places grow in it. But I think Ted Lasso, I think people should watch it. It's a good
Okay.
laugh. Again, I'm watching it again. It's just genuinely so freaking funny. So funny. I also feel like Ted Lasso, me and you would be him and his assistant coach.
Okay.
Very much so.
I'm excited. So Abbott Elementary and Ted Lasso were on like my maternity leave watch shows. The Sunny thing happened, and I had to start watching Abbott Elementary.
That's right.
But Ted Lasso is still on my maternity.
Please watch
queue
it, and I'm going to need you to update me every time. Because
Gotcha.
you're gonna
I'm excited.
love it. You're gonna laugh. I think Brandon would love it.
I think Brandon would like it too. We have another friend, well, a couple, that also keep telling us to watch it.
It's just good. It's just good.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
So she's recommending Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso.
I'm recommending these shoes. I have been wearing them nonstop, and I even got my mom a pair, and I even got Autumn a pair because I think they're so cute and they're so comfortable. And we are on, like, again.
Those are cute.
You guys, I am on I need comfort. I need easy. Slip-on shoes are where it's at. These, they look like Birkenstocks, but they're like grandpa
I was
fine.
gonna ask you.
They're not Birkenstocks. They're from Cushionaire. They're from Amazon, but they're
Okay.
so comfortable, guys. And I'm actually obsessed with them. And Autumn's obsessed with her pair as well. And my mom will not stop raving about them. So I
They look super
highly
comfy.
recommend them. I've posted them on my Instagram already, but I'll post them again and I'll talk about them again. I love these shoes. They're so nice. And then the perfume that I have been obsessed with, which you guys can go ahead and smell it. I'm wearing it right now. It's called Guava by Ellis Brooklyn. It is gonna be my signature scent for spring, probably through summer. I'm not even joking.
Oh my god.
It is like the spring scent.
Oh.
It is so. Adina, do you want to
Oh
smell
my
it?
God.
It is
Magnets
so
on?
nice. Yeah,
I like
it is
that.
so nice. It's so fresh. It has hints of guayaba, coconut. Like, it's just such a fresh, delicious scent.
So, it's so fresh.
So my favorite perfume from Ellis Brooklyn was the Miami Nectar. This one takes the cake.
Takes the cake.
Again, it's called Guayaba Granita.
Beat
and
it
it's
up.
amazing. I love her. So
I'm
those
gonna
are my
get her.
recs. That was our BFF tag. Those are our hot takes on gift cards on a first date.
Let
Or
us
gift
know
cards
again.
on a
Let us
date.
know how you feel
I'm
about it.
so curious,
because we want to know.
Because the way we even went back and forth on it.
And that's the thing. I'm still at a toss up.
Yeah.
I am still at a toss up because I just don't.
So
I don't know.
Well, think about it. If your man who is your man
Uh-huh.
were to pull out a gift card the first time he took you out, what is your immediate thought?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly.
Because, like, I like you, my guy. Because, my guy, I like you a lot.
Yes.
And then you just pulled out a gift card.
Mary, talk about it.
So then what do I do?
Talk about it, Mary. Talk about it in the comments. We are very curious to read your guys' suggestions. Also, if you guys want us to talk about any specific other situations or dilemmas, girl talk on the podcast, please let us
Please
know.
let us know.
Other than that,
DM that IG account, too. DM
yes.
us.
Follow us on Instagram. We're on Instagram. And I have to pee.
Again? Mm-hmm. Are you okay? Mm-hmm.